Hello everyone, it's Daily here with the weekly trade ideas for the week starting the 21st of January 2019. Let's start with intraday levels and let's start with the Australian dollar Swiss franc. As you can see on this chart, then there is a pretty strong uptrend, and for that reason I'm looking only for long levels there. Usually I am looking for strong volume clusters to participate on the long trend, so in this case, there is a pretty nice volume cluster right there in this pretty long rotation right there. And as you can see, after this volume accumulation, pretty strong buying activity took over, and also there's overall strong buying activity. So for that reason, I think that strong buyers were adding to their buying positions there to push the price even further upwards. And I think then when the price makes it back to this strong level again, those buyers will be defending their buying positions, and it's very likely that they'll push the price upwards again. Let's now go into the ES, which is Standard & Poor's Index Futures, and as you can see, there is also a pretty strong uptrend right there, really aggressive one, and I think that strong and aggressive buyers are currently pushing the price upwards. And in case like that, I'm looking for strong volume clusters within the trend. So if you look at this chart at the flexible volume profile, then this is a detail of the uptrend. It's a 30-minute chart, and there are three strong support zones. The first one is right there. It's based on this pretty sharp volume cluster, which got created within this sideways price action rotation. And as you can see from this rotation, strong buying activity started. So those volumes are most likely volumes of strong buyers who are accumulating their buying positions there, and afterwards they push the price aggressively upwards. So it's very likely that when the price makes it back to this level again, those strong buyers will be defending their buying positions and they'll push the price upwards again. There's also a confirmation of this level, and the confirmation is this rejection of this price level. You see, it was a strong resistance in the past, and then there was this rotation and price went past it, and when the price went past this strong resistance zone, it became a support. So not only there is a heavy volume cluster at this level, but it's also a nice price action level. The second level I have is a little bit below the first one. It's based on heavy volumes created within the trend. So this is the trend setup, very nice volume cluster right there. And the third level is basically the same scenario as the second level. The third level's right there. It's based on those heavy volumes, which got also created within this strong uptrend. So to wrap it up, I expect long reactions of the strong buyers who are pushing the price upwards. First reaction should be right there, second should be right there, and third intraday reaction should be right there. Let's now go into the CL, which is crude oil futures. The price is pushing strongly upwards, even though I would prefer it to go downwards, but it seems that strong buyers are pushing the price higher and higher. And if you look at Friday's profile right there, this is Friday's profile, you can see it's sort of double distribution profile. There's one volume distribution right there and another volume distribution right there. And in case like that, I really like to trade the volume accumulation setup. So I expect that the price will go downwards, fill this volume vacuum, and then it will react to this level, which is based on the volume accumulation setup which took place in this price action rotation. You can see that pretty massive volumes got accumulated there before the start of this strong and aggressive buying activity on Friday. So I expect that those buyers who were accumulating their positions there and afterwards initiated this buying activity will be defending their buying positions, and they'll push the price upwards. There's also a confirmation of this level from the price action point of view. It's this little rejection of the level. So it was a resistance zone, and when the price went past the level, it became a support. Alright, so we have one confirmation of the volume-based level on the crude oil. So that's about all the intraday ideas, and let's now have a look at the swing trade ideas. So this is the German index FDAX, is the futures or of the DAX index, and those are daily candles. And as you can see, there was a strong selling activity, and currently there was a reaction to a strong long level, and currently the price is going upwards. And actually I have two swing ideas for the DAX. The first one is a short right there. As you can see, the price is going aggressively towards the short, so it's very likely that it will get hit on Monday. And this short is based on the volume accumulation setup. And let me use the flexible profile for this whole rotation area. And as you can see, in this whole area, the heaviest volumes got accumulated right there. This is the point of control of this rotation area. And I think that the sellers who were selling and pushing the price downwards were adding to their selling positions there in this rotation. And I think that when the price hits this area where they placed the heaviest volumes at the market, the sellers will react and they'll push the price downwards aggressively. Alright, so this is the strong short level, and there's also a strong long level. And the volumes behind the level are not that heavy as in this rotation, but still it's a pretty significant level. The long levels are right there, and it's based on those volumes which got accumulated throughout this rotation right there before the start of this strong buying activity on Friday. And this level is not that significant or that strong as this one, but it's still a pretty strong one. So I think that when the price returns back to this level, those buyers will be defending their buying positions, and we can expect that they will push the price upwards. The stop loss for this trade won't be that wide as in this level, because for this level you need to use the stop loss, for example, this wide or maybe even this wide, alright? But for the long level, I think that the stop loss like this should be sufficient, alright? This is not as strong long level, the volumes are not as heavy. So that's about it. That's about the weekly trade ideas for this week. I hope you like the ideas, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you the next week, and until then, happy trading.